Homemade teriyaki sauce is a recipe that you really need in your kitchen. It's super easy to make, very versatile, nice touch of sweet, and it's actually pretty addictive. So let me show how I make mine. So the first thing you want to do is get all of your ingredients set up and get a small pot or a pan heated to a medium-low heat. Here I'm using a pan so you can see it a little bit easier, but usually I make it in a small pot. I do want to say really quick that your ingredient ratios can really change to your personal preferences, but this is really what I prefer here. So first I have a half a cup of soy sauce, and I'm just using just the average light soy sauce, and a half cup of water, and I have a quarter cup of brown sugar. So this is really it's like a sweetened soy sauce base with lots of other ingredients added. So here I have 3 teaspoons of mirin, and I have a tablespoon of spicy red chili flakes. That's optional. Teriyaki sauce usually isn't spicy, but I like a little bit of zing extra to mine. And I have a tablespoon of honey. Get that in there for a little extra sweet. And you can focus more on honey or more on brown sugar if you'd like, and cut back on the sugars if you really want to, but that will affect the texture overall. And I have 2 teaspoons of garlic, and here I'm using granulated garlic, but you can use fresh minced garlic, which is outstanding as well. And I have a teaspoon of ginger, and again, you can use fresh, but I'm using powdered today. And I have a teaspoon plus of sesame oil, and you can use really your favorite brand of sesame oil, but I'm using a hot sesame oil because, you know, a little bit extra kick for me. All right, get this stirred in here, and it's gently warming. And here I have a slurry of cornstarch and water. So the cornstarch, it's about a tablespoon of cornstarch with a quarter cup of water, and this is going to thicken everything up as it simmers. So let me get this poured in. And just go ahead and stir and gently warm until the mixture starts to thicken up. And usually that will be about 3 to 4 minutes. Could take a little bit longer or a little bit faster, just depending on how much heat you got going here. Next, bring your mixture to a quick boil and then reduce the heat and let it simmer for about 3 to 4 minutes or so until it thickens up. And it can take a little bit longer. Just keep stirring until it gets to the consistency that you prefer. All right, so while my teriyaki sauce is thickening up for me, let's talk about the heat factor. This teriyaki sauce really isn't meant to be a hot and spicy recipe. It's really more of a focus on that combination of sweet with soy sauce and the other ingredients added in. But you can easily spice it up as much as you want to. You can include some hot peppers, some cooked hot peppers, but realistically, the way I like to spice it up is by adding some hot chili flakes, and not too hot, but you can if you want to. Or you can even use something like cayenne or some spicy hot paprika. But also, like, I love to use the hot sesame oil. That stuff is just fantastic to me. It's got a nice level of heat to it, not too crazy. So you're not taking away from the overall flavor elements of your teriyaki sauce. But again, you can cook it up into spicy dishes and get beautiful combo of sweet and heat so many ways. So how can you use teriyaki sauce? Well, a teriyaki sauce is super versatile. It's a great sauce for so many dishes. I personally love to use it for stir fries, so I can cook all sorts of spicy peppers and other elements into my stir fry, and then I can use this sauce, which is not overly hot, so I'm not overwhelming some of the guests that I'm serving. You'll get a nice combo of that heat and sweet. Perfect for stir fries, but really you can use it in so many other ways. It's super versatile, as mentioned. So you can make, for example, teriyaki chicken, teriyaki shrimp. A recipe that I have on the website, including those, is teriyaki salmon. It's so delicious. One of our personal favorites here in the Chili Pepper Madness kitchen. But hey, teriyaki meatballs. You're going to a party, make this sauce super fast, serve it over some meatballs, and boom, you have a great appetizer. This is, again, it's real easy to make, and it works in so many ways. All right, this is looking nice and thick and delicious, so let's get it into a bowl. you guys make this sauce, I'd love to hear your comments below and give the video a like. If you really enjoy homemade teriyaki sauce, there's a couple other recipes here that I think you'll love. I have a homemade hoisin sauce, which is delicious, and I'll cue that up, and also a homemade Szechuan sauce, which is nice and spicy. So, all right, let me give it a taste. All right, teriyaki shrimp. Seriously delicious. This sub is addictive.